Hello, class. This is a recording for the feedback on your assignment 4B correlation. I just want to show you a more standard APA style paragraph to report the statistics for correlation. I think most of you did a great job in terms of running the correlation using Excel data analysis toolkit. But the writing part, I know it's new to you all to write up research results or statistical analysis results in APA style. So I thought it might be helpful to point out a few important things to include when you write up the analysis. So this is the paragraph of reporting based on the data analysis you guys did in assignment 4B. Using a sample of 200 high school students. Remember, this information you got is from the description of the assignment. A lot of people missed this part, the sample size. So I want to point this out. For the later assignment, please include the sample size. And also the other issues, I think the example paragraph in soft chalk for the module probably did not include the simple information, which I will be working with the another faculty to fix the module. But for future assignments, I want you to pay attention to the sample size. Then you will talk about what analysis you did and the variables that was analyzed. In this case, it was the student achievement score in reading and writing. And analysis you used was Pearson product moment as the measurement of association between the two variables. And the software we used was Excel, data analysis. So the first sentence usually you can cover what was the sample, what was the variables, and what was the analysis. And the results in this case, the coefficients, the correlation coefficients you got from the Excel was 0.59. And R is stands for correlation coefficients. So I will report this R equals 0.59. And in research paper, you might see usually people would include the p-value if it's a significant value, either less than 0.05 or 0.01. In this case, because in Excel, it didn't give us the p-value, so we didn't ask you to include. But in the research paper that you have been reading, critiquing, you might see those p-value, which is very common in research paper in terms of reporting. And this correlation coefficients, this value, you need to determine is the weak correlation, strong, moderate. And in our module content page 9, where we have a paragraph to describe the indicators, or we say rule of thumb. So in this case, 0.59 falls in the range of a strong correlation. And since the value is positive, we want to point out it's a positive correlation because correlation can be negative, can be positive, depending on the value you got, right? Okay, so the two things you should point out is it's a strong and positive correlation. The last thing is your interpretations. So in other words, how do you put the results in one sentence that can be communicated with the readers? It could be, your school principals. It could be other teachers in the building. It could be parents. So this is a simple sentence that you can use to interpret the results. So I think most of you did really good in terms of interpretation. You can just follow the style, describe, if the student have better or higher score in reading, they also have higher scores in writing. That's basically what you can interpret from a Pearson correlation, looking at association between two variables. A few people use the word impact in the interpretation, which I need to give you some warning, because when we look at associations, we are simply examining the correlation between the two variables, but we do not know which one influenced the other. And also, this is not a data set that came directly from some kind of, this quasi experimental design where you can claim the causal relationship. So please do not use impact, cause, that kind of words when you are interpreting the Pearson correlation. That's it. I think this is feedback for your assignment 4B. I know some of you are starting working on assignment 4C. Please feel free if you have any questions for me. I'm gonna stop here, but I will have another video because some of you, a few folks play around the data and do the scatter plots of the data, which really nice. So I want to just explain the procedure. If you want to put these two variables to present a scatter plot, what would this procedure look like? Basically, you will do regression. So I'm going to show you in the next video.